A number of revolting fronts. The new disorganized yellow-faced movements caused mass insurrections across the country, supported by no political parties or unions. Greetings, I'm the Reformer. By the start of last month and continued to the Christmas month, there was a peaceful protest which started in Paris, which turned into a riot, and it caused mass insurrections across the country. They protested against the higher cost of living and the rise of fuel prices, which was President Macron's doing. People have to travel long distances to work or rural areas where you require to use cars to work. With the rise of fuel prices, it's even harder for them. It has been recorded that most protests are from the middle class, for the problem of being a middle class citizen in the French Republic, that they pay high taxes and receive little from the welfare system, which most of the benefits go to the poor and migrants. President Macron has caused quite a stir within France by denouncing nationalism with his openness to mass migration from Africa and the Middle East, also respecting him a very controversial person in France. He was a respected commander in the First World War and despised in the Second World War for his cooperation with Nazi Germany. He was also the leader of the German realm puppet state referred as Vichy France, which alienated many Frenchmen with their president. Macron is steadfast against the mass insurrections, refusing to accept demands to resign. He does certainly have more of a backbone compared to other presidents of France. And you could say nationalism is very French, since nationalism sort of arose from the French Revolution and after the Napoleonic Wars, and it was very much very French before the First World War. When I was watching last year's French election, there were a fair bit of strikes occurred during the election, and when Macron was elected to be president, it often looks like the EU shall remain, but the media portray him as an ideal candidate to improve the lives of the people of France. Clearly, he has failed that objective. France is no stranger to revolts, strikes, and protests. What makes this one unique how disorganized it is, and there is no spokesperson or leader of the mass protests. Some people are concerned this may lead to a civil war or a revolution. For a nation like France? Oh boy. Some of us will state this insurrection is just a continuation of the French Revolution. Since the French Revolution, France has been through a kingdom, 2 empires, and 5 republics. Will this revolt lead to something greater or something else? Time will tell. Have a decent day.